Everyone. I want to record this video because I want to tell everyone out there how biased and regressive country that we live in. I gave my interview for Sda Bacconi and my scores were NMAT 212, CAT 81, ZAT 78. Yeah, and I give my interview, which is I think it's a pretty decent score. And I also am doing my undergrad in BSc Life Sciences, so I must have gotten some diversity points at least. I had a gap of 2 years after my 12th because I was preparing for NEET and explained it in my interview as well. But do you know what? My whole interview revolved just around the fact कि Zoom के अंदर मेरे नाम के आगे he, him, my pronouns were mentioned. So they just grilled me on that. They did not ask me about any of my extracurriculars. I have represented my college at national level in theatre. I was the marketing head. I was the student chief coordinator for this HIV awareness workshop. I was a cultural secretary. I was the CR. I was the co-host of a podcast. I have done so much in my college, but none of that was. I was just grilled on pronouns and also about what I do as an HR and everything. And then last year they asked me, what would you do if you don't get in? And I'm like, I would apply next year. That's what I said, and I don't know if that was the correct answer or not. But I just strongly believe that I was just rejected because they could not handle me as a diverse institute. I don't want to study in a country where after doing so much you are just not able to get in anywhere. The competition is so fierce, the cost, like the quality of life is so shitty, and everyone is at each other's throat for competition is gonna be everywhere. I get that, but there should be opportunities and there should be an inclusive way to go about that instead of just pathetic. It is a sad state of where I was really looking forward for Sda Bacconi because of their international exchange program, and I thought I would be able to fit there, but alas, that did not happen, and it it is sad. Matlab, not gonna lie, but it's fine. It happens, and I do have interviews lined up for other colleges as well, including KJ Sumaya and Tapmi, but I'm like really struggling with preparing for GDPI because I have my college ongoing and I have like constant internals going on. So it's hard to manage everything along with your college. And I don't know, life's been hard. I don't want to take any other drop because I've already taken drop after my 12th, that too twice. And I don't want to take any other drop, but let's see what has life stored for me. And honestly, if given the chance and the opportunity, I would just leave the country and move abroad. I don't want to stay in India. Like that's just not who I am, and I don't essentially fit in this country. Like I've lived almost yeah, all my life I've lived here, but I just constantly feel that I'm out of place, and I'm constantly being targeted and giving slurs and titles by even your family members. It's a shitty place to be in, and whatever it may be, it's fine. It's gonna be fine. What's meant to be will always find its way back to me. And I'm not gonna be too hard on myself as I was during preparing for NEET after my 12th. And I will not let anyone tell me that I'm not enough because I have done how much I could have done, and that's end of the story. Yeah. On that note, thank you. Bye.